So economic development is generally something elected officials don't have a hard time talking about, but as we talked a little bit about, there is a direct correlation with housing, and that gets less attention. In your experience, how important is a community's ability to provide a variety of housing options looked at or valued by site selectors or these businesses when thinking about relocating?
It is an important factor. So it's interesting because sometimes it can get lost to a certain extent up until a certain time in the process. But once you get to that point, there have already maybe been decisions made. And so it's up to us to, from start to finish, right, to continue to paint the picture of what we offer here. On the housing front, I think we're actually in an interestingly decent and improving spot because we do have a lot of variation of different types of housing in the region. And a lot of people love the booming areas of, you know, the Moranas and the Sauritas, right? There's so much growth happening in those areas. And then, you know, even in the county and the city and kind of the southeast, you know, corridor that's happening right now. So all those types of housing are very attractive to people. It is, for all intents and purposes, affordable, right, in some form or fashion.
Compares to other regions.
And again, there's a strata, right, because not everybody is going to be buying $1 million home. I certainly am not. But if there is something that's kind of in the median, right, those things are accessible. And I think we've got decent supply right now. Don't get me wrong, I know it's tight, it's very tight, and I know that there's a lot of work being done to activate lots and get building happening and all that kind of stuff. And the county and the city and all the municipalities are involved in that, and Saba, you know, you name it. But we talk about it all the time, literally from day one. Just as you mentioned quality of life, the quality of life is not only for the business to thrive, but also for the people, right?
Sure.
And that's a really important component. So we talk about the beauty of the area, all the different values of the communities, what housing options are available. We even go so far as for, you know, talk about like soft landing programs for spouses, for kids. We talk about the school districts, the education, the whole 9 yards, right? So big package of which housing is a significant component. And we're getting creative with it all the time.
We need to.